Hey there, Scorpio. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time and your energy, your love, your patience, your understanding. Um, I have been gone for a minute, but I am back, and I'm so excited to get this message out for you. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, all right? This is going to be your timeless oracle message. You can count this for August, but it necessarily will resonate to beyond as well, all right? Um, we will start with the Lightworker Oracle, then we'll move to the Moonology deck, and then our Chakra Insight Oracle, okay? If the messages don't resonate, then just leave it where it is. If they do resonate, then great. I'd love to know how it works out in the comment box below, all right? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing us to be here for Scorpio, allow us to see, understand, and interpret the messages that you have. Whenever Spirit is guided Scorpio to see this message, what are the messages that you have? Get one more shuffle. All right. Let's go ahead and give the deck a cut. Thank you, Spirit. And let's see what the messages say. We have the first card is card number 41, a spiritual decree. All right. Our next card is 44, seventh day of ritual, order, and ceremony. And our last card is Soul Child, card number 14. All right, Scorpio. Right off the bat, honestly, I really feel like the energy, for some of you, this can be a pretty heavy energy, but I don't necessarily see it as a heavy energy in a bad way. Honestly, I feel very, I feel like I feel like within Scorpio there's a revolution going on. Okay. Scorpio, you're fighting for something. All right. I feel like you're fighting for a particular type of freedom. For some of you, it could be spiritual freedom. For some of you, it could be religious freedom. For some of you, it could be literal physical freedom. But freedom from some sort of bondage or some sort of tyranny or some sort of dictatorship or system, something, you know. Look, the funny thing about it here is I have 41 starting and then 14 ending. So like the anagram of numbers there, not anagram. Is that the right word? What's the word when like is um like the last letters of the word is the reverse of the first letters, something like that. Well, anyways, well, honestly, what I see is a mirror. I'll tell you that. What I do see is that I see this mirror, Scorpio. And what I mean by this is like I'm looking at spiritual decree and then soul child here on the outsides. So this is me. This is honestly, this I feel this is you. This is you like trying to manifest in your mind, thinking and imagining who you want yourself to be on a spiritual level, right? Who you want yourself to be, right? It's almost like you're, for some of you, it's like a motto in a way, okay? And then it takes you there to Soul Child here at the end, right? It takes you there, but in between, you got to go through some things, right? This card actually says seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. So it is card number 44, all right? I feel like there's some sort of like initiation period for a lot of you Scorpios that you're going to have to go through during whatever time you're being led to read this. There's some sort of initiation period or some sort of coming of age experience or rite of passage experience that you're having to go through to get you to your more evolved self. This is not even you being fully awakened to it. For some of you, this is where it's like unconsciously you're thinking like, all right, how can I make my life better? Or how can I be the best version of myself? Okay, and you start to think, what is the best version of myself? What is it that I want for myself? What is it that I can what powers am I wielding from within myself? You're trying to discover those things. And on the other side of that, it's that vision is being granted to you, but there is some sort of initiation or rite of passage. All right, some sort of graduation, if you will. Okay, so some of you Scorpios could be into the arts, into the mysticism, is what I'm hearing. You could be, getting into the more veiled side of the spiritual aspects of the spiritual arts, if you know what I'm saying. And you're only scraping the surface of that, and there's more. Because ultimately you are a soul child, okay? Ultimately you are, honestly, it's like a star seed. This is you coming into your own gifts and your own talents. But it's coming at a time where you're not going to really see them. You're going to imagine them, but you're not going to really see how talented you actually are and how powerful you actually are until, there's some sort of testing period. And you pass. All right. So let's go ahead and pull from the Moonology deck. All right. Let's get one more shuffle. All right. Our first card here is Full Moon. Surrender to the divine. All right, I feel like that's a message there. All right, the next card we have here is the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. Didn't I just say that right here? This testing period that you're going through, right there in the center. Your commitment right now is being tested. Spirit is saying, let me just pull the other card. But Spirit is saying, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be the best version of yourself? Are you just saying you want to be the best version of yourself? Okay. Let's pull the next card. All right. We have Waning Moon. What do you need to release? Yeah. So you're definitely feeling this energy up here as well. Okay. Spirit is saying so. Okay, so Spirit is saying, so during this testing moment, right, is when you're being called upon to release some sort of way of thinking or some sort of way of feeling or something like that. You're being called to release it. So that, releasing that energy is surrendering to the divine, okay? I see you thinking a lot of, what's going on here? How can I, this is you trying to make things work, right? This is you. But Spirit is saying, no, I'm going to take the wheel. Surrender to the divine. I'm going to take the wheel. You know what? That's why she has her hands thrown up there. Yeah, she's surrendering. That's what the test is. It's a test of faith, Scorpio. It's a test of faith. And for a lot of you, you needing to release a certain time in your life where things were a little cold and dark, and you may have seemed at your weakest. Maybe you were taken advantage of, and you don't necessarily know why. Forgive. Release that energy and forgive, Scorpio. Forgive. Wow. Let's go ahead and pull from our Chakra Insight Oracle and see what messages we have there. How can we work through this energy to the best of your ability, Scorpio, so that we can actually get through it? Like, what do we need to know to get through it? Because it's happening. So what do we do? What do we need to focus on within? Let's get one more shuffle. All right. What do we need to know, Spirit, for Scorpio? All right. We got a couple of messages here. So the first card that we got is visualization. Look at that energy right there. Look at all of that. Look at all of that information. Like look at this person literally getting a download of information. Like literally. So we have visualization. So Spirit is saying, visualize what it is that you desire and watch me get you there. Okay? Focus on it. Okay? You're going to have to experience some things, but Spirit is taking you through those experiences so that you can get a better idea of what you're going to have to be dealing with once you, once you fully make a commitment to whatever it is that you are trying to work through. Whatever you're trying to work through, you need to make a commitment to that. Okay? Visualize you getting through the process. Follow your intuition. All right? The next card here is solar plexus. So, yeah, follow your gut. Your gut is your best friend here. Your gut is going to be communicating a lot of things to you during this time, Scorpio. Scorpio, and y'all know, Scorpio, y'all are some of the most spiritual signs that I know. So I'm sure a lot of you understand this. Like, if you feel something in your gut, then most likely what you're feeling is right. Okay? It's a test of faith. Yeah, Spirit says, I see you thinking of everything. I see you trying to visualize everything. And I know you want it. But Spirit is saying, you need to surrender to me. Or God is saying, you need to surrender to me. Or just surrender to the unknown and trust and have faith that things are going to work out the way they need to work out. And in real talk, like I said, while this is happening, Scorpio, you need to be releasing some energy. Okay? You need to be releasing some energy. Yeah, this message is pretty heavy, and I knew it would be, but it's not bad at all, Scorpio. It's not bad at all. There's some beautiful things coming out here on the other. There's a sense of peace, Scorpio, that you are going to be able to have on the other side of this, but you just gotta have to kind of let Spirit take the wheel a little bit, and I know that can be a little bit hard for a sign that usually likes to be in control. And I don't mean that in a bad way either. But yeah. Yeah, you're going through a certain journey that's going to the journey that you're going through is one that is going to make you have a little bit more faith in the unknown. Okay? So I don't think I can say that in any other way, Scorpio, but these are your messages, all right? So let me know how it works out in the comment box below. Of course, I love when you guys comment. It really allows me to connect with you all. I'm not taking personal readings at this time. It is a personal choice. However, I definitely would love to hear your comments, and I would love to talk to you guys later about the matter. So subscribe, like, share, all that. Okay? I don't know what else to say anymore, Scorpio. I'm going to go. Talk to you later. Bye.